Which brand has the most reliable CVT transmissions?
None. I don't think any CVT transmission could be considered that reliable. I think they're the most sensitive transmissions that are out there. I would say for best practices to keep your vehicle running properly and making sure that we're trying to do everything we can to prevent the need of a transmission replacement, especially a CVT, is to do your transmission services. Now, a lot of shops are sensitive and nervous about having to do CVT transmission services. A lot of times they'll ask you to make sure, have you done it before? What was the mileage? Have proof. Typically, they also want to make sure, like, hey, if we didn't do it the last time, then we don't want to touch it. I think that's a little oversensitivity that's happening. I just don't think that's a customer first mindset. So I have little appreciation to it, but I have 100% understanding why. Because it's one of those things like, let's say you got a vehicle, a CVT transmission. Let's say your vehicle has an intermittent juddering issue. It doesn't happen all the time, and you never had your transmission service done. You're at 120,000 miles, and then you do the CVT transmission service. It can take a matter of seconds. I kid you not, a matter of seconds for your vehicle to stop moving forward or reverse. It's a massive liability. So the best way to prevent it is that your vehicle and your guide, right, you're going to see that it's going to either say it's got lifetime fluid, but it needs to be replaced over 60,000 miles, so therefore it's not going to lifetime, right? Is it haven't done it at 60,000 miles? I actually believe that if you do transmission services on CVT transmissions every 30,000 miles, we've been seeing a much longer period of not having to do transmission replacements. And so, especially for the customers that we have got really good relationships with, that we see their vehicles early on here, and we educate them about, hey, this is why we want to do the importance of having it be done every 30,000 miles here. We have a good amount of customers with CVTs that are pushing over 200,000 miles, and we haven't had to replace a transmission. But granted, we are doing our service every 30,000 miles. And so that may seem like an excessive amount of time to be able to do it, because if they're due every 60,000, I just think that there's no such thing as too much preventative maintenance. And so if you have to spend, let's say, $400 or $500 to do a transmission service versus $8,000 to $9,000 to replace the transmission, I'd rather try to be on the more cost-effective side, push that along here, so that way potentially and hopefully we don't have to replace the transmission. But I don't know if I would consider any vehicle with a CVT reliable at any point.